Good morning. Well, it's a super dreary, rainy day outside today, so I'm just going to be staying inside doing some chores while the kids are doing their thing. They're home from school right now. They're having their February school break, and Brooke is off doing her gymnastics camp. So that helps me out a lot around the house so I can get some things done around here. I've been really wanting to do something creative for a while. I have a background in interior design, photography, and in general, I'm just a kind of, artistic person. So I've been playing around with taking videos, and I really love YouTube. I love to watch other people's videos. I love to watch their journey, and in particular, I like to see other moms taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, and documenting their journey. And I also like the idea of connecting with other people that are going through the same thing, who are kind of in the same stage of life, or maybe who aren't in the same stage of life, but just being able to connect with others on any level, really, and finding common ground on anything, and being able to just share my story.
It's a Lego McLaren Formula One car. Yeah.
I feel like the years have gone by so quickly. It's hard to believe that my son will be 13 in just a couple of months. Seems like just a few years ago, I still identified as a youthful, young person. And it's not that I'm not youthful now, but I feel solidly into my middle age phase at this point. I'm 43 now. And just the last 3 years, I've really started to notice signs of aging that as a young person I never really thought would happen to me. But lo and behold, those wrinkles are starting to show up. I'm doing my very best to be better at self-care the older I get. But I feel like the last 10 years or so have been 100% dedicated to caring for other people and, just being kind of like the support behind everyone. And suddenly I turn around and it's like, wow, my youth is gone. And I know that sounds really depressing, but it's just kind of where I am right now. And I know it sounds kind of dramatic, and it's kind of silly. I have a lot to be thankful for, and, I shouldn't be complaining, but I just think these are feelings that everyone goes through, especially moms, other moms who, especially just stay at home, try to take care of their kids as best they could. And when things slow down like that and you have time to stop and take a breath, you notice yourself, you start seeing yourself in pictures differently. You see in the mirror, a different face. And I know it sounds dramatic and maybe over the top for some people, but it's just something I'm dealing with right now. And I'm just trying to work on, self-care continue to feel good about myself. But anyway, I just want to find a way of taking the skills that I have and, exploring my creative side and doing something that has absolutely nothing to do with domestic duties, even though that's what my videos are kind of centered around. But just finding something to do that is different and that would, like all the things that I just said, allow me to sort of make connections with other people outside of the house, and that would make use of my creative skills. There's a couple of things that I try to do every day, and they don't get done every day by any means. But if I get these two things done in a day, I feel like that really helps me to stay on track in general with everything. And that is doing the dishes and making up the beds. If I can empty out the dishwasher in the morning so that it's clean and ready or it's cleared out and ready for new dishes to be put in there throughout the day, and the beds are made, I don't know why, just something about those two things mentally helps me to be on track with everything. And it's sort of like my baseline for the day. And if I've accomplished those two things, then I'm good to go. And I know my kids love it when they come into their room and everything is organized and put up, and the main thing being that the bed is made up. That makes them feel good. It makes them feel secure and like there's stability in the house. And they are definitely learning how to do all these things on their own, especially my son. My son is older, so he pretty much makes up his own bed every day on his own. But I do still try to help them out as much as I can, because I know that mentally it just makes everyone feel positive and stable. I'm not sure what other words I can use to describe it. I've always felt that one of the most important jobs is making sure that your kids' nutritional needs are met and they're getting, plenty of fruits and vegetables in during the day, protein, etc. And, it's not easy. I've personally been getting pretty burnt out, but I know how important it is. So one of the things that I've done lately is made sure that my kids get in at least one smoothie a day and one salad a day. And I feel like if they get those 2 things in, then that sort of covers them, so, if the rest of the day doesn't go well, they're eating junk food or whatever. If we've at least done those things, I try to get a smoothie in the morning and then a salad at lunch or dinner, then we're covered. And lucky for me, today, Andrew decided to make dinner. And then we finished up with some poker. It was pretty fun. Me? So
1 white to you.
Unless you want to raise it more.